them in the energy, and I want them to keep it up. But I also want them to know that they have to operate in a way that doesn't attract their haters or perpetuate the stereotypes. So please do so productively, safely, and better things will come.
I'm glad that they're being vigilant. It's important for them to also know how to address and meet this time. Put your energy towards organizing. One day you might become an elected official or a government leader or a leader in the private or nonprofit sector helping address these very issues and inequities. So harness the power and that energy and make something good of it.
I'm the daughter of Mexican immigrants. I can attest to the most incredible work ethic that was given to me by the example of my parents and my grandparents. I think our immigrant communities are what keep our economy strong here in this country. I think it's what's the talent that we have, that we celebrate. And for me, I'm going to continue to uplift by my example and the example of so many people that are on my staff or in our community that continue to represent the very best of the immigrant populations that make this country thrive.
Mi mensaje para la comunidad migrante es de que en el Concilio de Los Ángeles existen personas que son hijos de inmigrantes, que conocemos la historia, conocemos el impacto de cómo se siente cuando familias son quebradas por el sistema de ICE y que vamos a hacer todo nuestro poder para proteger a nuestras comunidades, pero vamos a necesitar que también nuestra gente se empodere y conozcan sus derechos, porque vimos en otras ciudades de santuario que cuando gente conoce sus derechos, ICE está teniendo un tiempo difícil agarrando a la gente o rompiendo esas familias. So, por favor, aquí estamos con ustedes, pero también aprendan sus derechos.
Tenemos un mensaje muy claro para toda la comunidad inmigrante, que Los Ángeles es para todos. No importa si vienen de El Salvador, Corea, Armenia, México o Venezuela, nosotros estamos aquí para proteger a todas las familias.
The Los Angeles Police Department was one of over 100 law enforcement agencies that came together to fight human trafficking across the state of California. The intensive campaign led to many arrests, especially here in the LA area.
Well, we're standing here in South Central because last week there was a dedicated effort, actually statewide effort, called Reclaim and Rebuild, to tackle one of the biggest crises that we have in our time. It's human trafficking. And today we got to hear reports on the results of all the law enforcement efforts. And one of the most encouraging is 177 victims were rescued throughout the state, 11 of those kids, and 7 of those kids were probably 10 to 15 minutes from where we're standing right now.
We were able to see over 70 arrests here along the Figueroa corridor last week, and this was a statewide effort to reduce and address human trafficking, reclaim those individuals whose lives have been affected, who've been victimized, that are working the streets out here, reunify them with their family, get them back into society, get them back into school, get them back into a loving situation, along with our partners at the Department of Children and Family Services and Zoe International, who's one of our non-governmental organizations that assists out here on the Figueroa corridor. In this particular operation for Reclaim and Rebuild in 2025, we've added additional agencies, so we have 103 agencies throughout the state of California working very closely together in a coordinated fashion with that emphasis on identifying the trafficker, identifying the victim, and rescuing them.
Zoe International, we provide aftercare for kids who've been commercially trafficked. We have a home that's dedicated that provides trauma-informed counseling, safe, loving environment, education, job training, therapy, and a lot of them just need drug treatment too.
So a couple of things we discussed here at the press conference today. Number one, know what your kids are doing and where they are. Know who your kids are speaking to directly, but just as importantly, know who your children are communicating with online, on social media, on the internet. We're working much better. We've rescued more people this year, 33% increase in rescues. Unfortunately, the work continues because, like I said earlier, youngest victim, 14 years old. She had just turned 14, working out here on the streets of the city of Los Angeles. There's nowhere where that's right in a society. We ask our community, whenever they see something that doesn't look right in their community, we ask them to report that to us. You can go to LA Crime Stoppers. You can call 1-877-ASK-LAPD. You can go to lapdonline.org and make a report. What we ask is for that information that's going to assist us in doing an effective prosecution and an effective rescue.
Law enforcement is responding to the criminal activity that has taken place in wildfire zones. LA County District Attorney Nathan Hochman is looking to enhance sentences for looting to deter those who prey on the misfortunes of others.
So today we had a press conference for a new bill that hopefully will go through the state legislature dealing with looting. It basically takes the current law of looting, which is a misdemeanor, and turns it into a felony where state prison is possible for acts of looting during a state of emergency, which is what we've been having here in Los Angeles County.
Today we talked about really holding looters in these emergency areas accountable. So many of us were watching TV, watching the angst that the community had when they had to evacuate their homes. And then we watched looters come in, taking advantage and re-victimizing people who either lost their homes or left their homes. And we thought it was very important to deal with this as quickly as possible.
The current looting statute doesn't have enough teeth. We've had to use first-degree residential burglary against people who've entered houses during this wildfire crisis. And it exposed the fact that there were loopholes in the looting statute. Both it didn't have a state prison part, which is a great deterrent for people committing these crimes of looting. It didn't deal, for instance, with impersonating a firefighter. Impersonating a firefighter is a misdemeanor. This will also make it a felony and state prison eligible. So this bipartisan effort will strengthen the looting statute and hopefully serve as that deterrence for future looters not to commit this crime. And if it passes, we'll send an unmistakably clear warning to looters and people thinking about impersonating a first responder that if you do that during a state of emergency and take advantage of people in their lowest moments, that you will get punished to the maximum now extent of the law.
This is about holding people accountable. This is about making sure that people are not re-victimized by having somebody go through their home or having somebody sift through the ashes of what is left from their home when they have nothing left.
The geography of LA, the basin we live in, can contribute to poor air quality. Add in the after effects of wildfires, and anyone with respiratory sensitivities might experience difficulty breathing. Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez worked with the Department of Recreation and Parks to get air purifiers into the community.
We're here at the Handsome Dam Aquatic Center. We're giving out air purifiers to provide clean, safe air for residents of Los Angeles.
I'm really grateful that we have this collaboration with the Department of Recreation and Parks to get these into the hands of the families in our community.
So this is the first of a few events we will be hosting to give out air purifiers. As soon as we have those items available, we will be putting that out on our social media. So for more information, follow us on LA City Parks. So as soon as we have that information, we'll be posting it up so that way more people can get the air purifiers.
So many communities were affected by the fires, and so often it is overlooked how many families suffer with asthma, with a lot of respiratory illness because, frankly, we have poor air quality conditions. And so while air purifiers are not always at the top of mind, it's incredibly important to make sure for the health and well-being for our families to have these systems in their homes.
The air quality has been fluctuating. It's been, bad on some days, good on other days. It's just the gusts of wind have created the ash and smoke to go all over the place, and any given day, the air quality could be poor. So we hope that the air purifiers will benefit the residents of Los Angeles to be able to provide that clean, safe air for them to breathe.
Me siento muy bien que la ciudad de Los Ángeles pudo obtener estos filtros para probarle a todos que se registraron, y espero que en el futuro hagan más filtros para darle a más gente.
Harbor community nonprofits can get grant funding from the port. Mayor Bassa's latest emergency order aims to help schools and students, and the City of LA and LA County have joint funds for fire victims. These stories up next on City Beat.
The application process for the Port of Los Angeles Community Investment Grant Program is now open for nonprofits seeking funding for the 2025-26 fiscal year. Interested charitable organizations can apply for a grant to fund community-related events, programs, and projects. All funds are endowed through the City of Los Angeles Harbor Department's annual budget, which is entirely self-supported from shipping and lease revenues. According to the Port, since 2014, nearly $12 million in grants has been awarded to local nonprofits in support of programs and projects benefiting the LA Harbor community. A virtual information workshop will be held via Zoom on Wednesday, February 19th, with grant applications due on Monday, March 24th. For more information or to apply, visit portoflosangeles.org. Following the LA wildfires, Mayor Karen Bass has issued a fourth emergency executive order which will expedite the reopening of schools and child care facilities. The order increases enrollment caps, allowing displaced children to transfer to facilities unaffected by the fires for 3 to 5 years. Under the order, damaged or destroyed schools and child care facilities will receive a 180-day permit allowing them to relocate and operate anywhere in the city. Facilities that move to a new location and wish to operate beyond 180 days will receive an accelerated review process. According to Mayor Bass, this emergency executive order will keep families and their communities together and lessen disruption to children's lives. For more information, visit mayor.lacity.gov/press. Workers, small businesses, and nonprofits affected by the LA wildfires can now apply for direct financial help through the LA Region Small Business and Worker Relief Funds. The city and county program will provide grants of up to $2,000 to eligible displaced workers and up to $25,000 for eligible small businesses and nonprofits. Businesses and nonprofits with revenue up to $6 million and less than 100 employees may be eligible for assistance from the Small Business Relief Fund. Individual applicants will need to provide proof of identity, residency, and income loss. Applications for the LA Region Small Business and Worker Relief Funds are open through February 24th at 5 p.m. For more information, visit laregionfund.lacounty.gov.
If dusty research books are what comes to mind when I say library, I'm here to let you know that times have changed. In 2024, the Los Angeles Public Library was once again the world leader in digital checkouts. So let's check in with them for more.
We're very excited that LAPL is, for the third year running, the #1 top digital circulating library in the world. That just really illustrates to us that we're providing a service that our patrons really love. You know, we really love to meet people where they are and provide the services that they need. Libby is an app that provides access to the library's collection of digital ebooks, audiobooks, and magazines. We have over 170,000 unique users on our Libby platform every month. So it's just like the library's print collection. With Libby, you can access all of this content completely free of charge with your library card. Just to give you a sense of the volume of services we provided in 2024, our patrons checked out 7 million ebooks, 6 million audiobooks, and 1.5 million digital magazines. In addition to Libby, we have Hoopla, which also provides ebook and audiobook content, but also has streaming video and music. We have a very popular streaming video app called Canopy, and their strength is really independent art house and world cinema titles. Something else we offer that the public may not be aware of is we provide access to many online learning platforms. So with your library card, you can get free access to LinkedIn Learning or Udemy to brush up on your professional skills. You can learn a new language with our Mango app, and we also provide free one-on-one online tutoring for students with tutor.com. We encourage all Angelenos to come visit us in person or online at lapl.org to take advantage of all we have to offer. Los Angeles is truly a city of readers.
After the fire in the Palisades, LA Animal Services is on the ground with an important role. They hope to reunite people with their pets. especially cats separated from their families who could be living in the debris.
We're here today with the ASPCA and the American Humane Society to help trap cats that have been left behind in ruined homes in the Pacific Palisades. And it's a multi-step process. We're going to be leaving traps with cat food inside and setting up cameras as well to detect when the traps are activated.
People losing their homes, all their personal property. The access to the area is limited, so we understand everybody wants to get home as soon as possible. But with the cleanup effort and the other agencies trying to get those areas cleaned, it's made it more difficult and more time-consuming to try to clear those areas.
Primarily today we're going to be trapping cats, domestic cats. We're going to make sure that the cat looks like it was a domestic cat. If it's a feral cat, there's a way to tell if it's part of the cat program when it has a ear tip. So that means it stays outside, it's an outdoor cat. So again, today the focus is domesticated cats that we want to reunite with their owners, so indoor cats.
So if you have pets, we highly recommend that you not just chip them, but actually add the information that is most current to you. We've had animals that I've brought in that I will call them and it's a wrong number, it's disconnected. So luckily there's been neighbors that have been really helpful in giving us the current information, but I cannot stress enough how important it is to just have everything updated and chip your animals.
We're hoping today is a success. We get to trap some cats, reunite them with their families, and we've been out there all January, helping in what way we can, assisting pets that are sheltered in place or rescuing them and reuniting them with their owners. So we're always going to be there for the community, not just through crisis, and we, again, hope today's a success.
When 80% of female Fortune 500 CEOs played sports in their formative years, it means getting in the game is important for girls. The City of LA's Department of Rec and Parks held its Girls and Women in Sports Day to open up the field of opportunities.
Today we're in the 1-5 and we are at Harbor City Rec Center in Harbor City, and we are celebrating girls and women in sports. It is a great program. It's put on by Rec and Parks with the Dodger Foundation supporting us, and we have activities for young women to participate in and to hear from mentors and learn skills in sports. What we're doing today is making sure that everyone knows that girls can play.
Today, we're offering a variety of sports clinics: skateboarding, volleyball, cheerleading and yoga. We have softball and basketball. And through all these programs, we take everybody, people that don't know anything about the sport and people who have maybe been playing for a couple years already. When they come here to this park, when they come to any organization, the first thing they get is welcoming. Our instructors are super strong-based, they're friendly, they're all in for teaching somebody a new skill. So when the girls come in today, they're here to make friends, gaining leadership skills, resilience, coming through the parks and showing what they got. And girls who play sports then later on become well-known leaders, become those strong women that we see every single day.
The Los Angeles Dodgers Foundation has been concentrating on making sure that we are tackling some of LA's most pressing problems. We do a lot of our work using a sports-based youth development approach, making sure that social, emotional, and physical sports needs are met for young people across greater Los Angeles. I am so excited that today we get to celebrate National Girls and Women in Sports Day here at Harbor Recreation Center, because girls in sports needs to be an emphasis. It needs to be on a platform, and we are able to give that a platform and amplify the voices of girls who are participating in sports.
Most parks for the city of Los Angeles offer all these types of sports, along with plenty of different ones. But today, if they were to go home and tell their mom, I loved skateboarding, I want to do it again, they can come to Harbor City Park. They can go to any local city park that has a skate park and will be able to be involved and be in a class, because they are offered year-round. They don't even have to have any gear. We supply all that stuff just to give them that opportunity to try the class, to be involved in it, and to hopefully grow through it.
I, as people know, am a girl dad. And so as a girl dad, it's just so great. I'm so honored to be allowed to come and speak and be with these young women who are engaging in all kinds of athletic activities and be active and engaged and learning from others and seek mentors and have these healthy activities. And so in all of our parks, there are opportunities for our kids. So please, parents, sign up your kids and let your kids come on out here and enjoy these great activities. But especially today, we want to make sure that the girls and women are welcome.
And for more Girls Play LA information and activities at a location near you, check out the website laparks.org. In this week's featured story, the Department of Cultural Affairs launched its Guide to Events for African American Heritage Month. 2025 marks 75 years of African American heritage in LA, and it all begins at the landmark Dunbar Hotel.
For the City of Los Angeles Department of Cultural Affairs, it is so important for us to be able to highlight our city's communities. Right now, we are in central Los Angeles, standing in the Dunbar Hotel. This month, we are celebrating our African American community as part of the African American Heritage Month.
African American Heritage Month means the opportunity to really celebrate the rich cultural diversity of our community. It's certainly a way to acknowledge the special achievements of individuals, but also of organizations and places.
One of our main contributions is to produce this beautiful African American Heritage Month calendar and cultural guide that highlights events happening all across the city celebrating African American Heritage Month. In addition, it highlights artists, both literary and visual.
What made me become an artist is when I was a small child, we used to pass by this hotel. My mother used to tell us stories about it and the grandeur of it and all the entertainers that had to live here. Passing by it for, 40 years, I've always wanted to paint it. And sometimes in life, you know, if you don't do what's in your heart to do, somebody else will do the job, and I wanted to do it first.
Our Author Study Club is an organization that studied, promoted, and researched Black history in Los Angeles. The principal goal is to make sure that Black history becomes a part of American history. Now, more than ever, we have people that are saying Black history doesn't matter, and they're removing it from the books. That cannot happen. We must keep our storytellers. They must be able to tell the history of a people.
It's important for us to recognize and to document our history. There are 3 African Americans on the city council currently, and that's been the case really since the mid-60s, when Tom Bradley was the mayor. We currently have a council president, Marquise Harris Dawson, and of course we have an African American mayor, Mayor Karen Bass. And so African Americans are making a significant contribution to the civic fiber of our community.
The African American community and culture has brought so much to our city. We're thinking about music and community and gathering and food and how we all come together as a people.
I want people to understand that my artwork represents the life of LA, the colors of LA, the feelings of LA. You know, I really enjoy trying to get a painting to express emotion. And so if I can do that, I would be a very happy person.
What I want Angelenos to take away from our celebrations each year, but in particular this year, is a sense of pride. African Americans have been part of the narrative of the founding of Los Angeles from its beginning. And people forget that. It's about being a part of the origin of the city. And that's what we really want people to understand.
If you're interested in learning more about the work that we're doing and the celebration for this year's African American Heritage Month, please go to our website at culture.lacity.gov.
In this week's Things to Do, dive into a Black History Month celebration, celebrate the last Aztec emperor, and learn more about the Cherokee Nation. All this up next on Things to Do.
Join the City of LA's Department of Recreation and Parks in celebration of Black History Month. On Saturday, February 22nd, the Citywide Aquatics Division promises a day of fun, fitness, and community engagement at the Celeste King Pool. Dive into the aqua activities, break a sweat with Aquafit, and enjoy swim lessons, surfing, kayaking, informational booths, and a community CPR station. There will also be free food while supplies last. Head to the Celeste King Pool for this Black History Month celebration on Saturday, February 22nd from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Find out more under featured activities at laparks.org. On Sunday, February 23rd, join El Pueblo at the birthplace of Los Angeles for the annual celebration of the last Aztec emperor. Considered a sacred ritual, the Cuauhtémoc celebration commemorates the only Aztec emperor to survive the conquest by the Spanish Empire. Experience amazing music and dance as the danzante community converges at El Pueblo. Enjoy the cultural entertainment program presented by regional and international performing dance groups scheduled throughout the day. Visit El Pueblo for the Cuauhtémoc celebration on Sunday, February 23rd from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, visit elpueblo.lacity.gov/events. On February 22nd and 23rd, the Autry Museum hosts Cherokee Nation, A History of Resilience. This community class emphasizes traditional Cherokee arts, culture, and oral history from pre-European contact to the present day. Join Cherokee Nation historian Catherine Foreman Gray for this weekend class and experience Cherokee culture in meaningful and memorable ways. The class is free and open to the public with registration. Visit the Autry Museum in Griffith Park for Cherokee Nation, A History of Resilience, which takes place on Saturday, February 22nd from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Sunday, February 23rd from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, visit the calendar at theautry.org/events. And that's a look at some things to do.
And that's all for this week. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. Remember that you can watch us online anytime at lacityview.org, and we're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.
Today is Tuesday, the 18th day of February in the year 2025. My name is Marquis Aristas, and I serve as chair of this council. Public comment will be taken in person for this meeting. We begin our proceedings by calling the roll.
Yes, Mr. President. Blumenfield, Harris Dawson, Hernandez, Hutt, Jurado, Lee, McOsker, Nazarian, Padilla, Park, Price, Rahman, Rodriguez, Soto Martinez, Yaroslavsky.
First order of business.
10 members present at quorum, Mr. President. Approval of the minutes of February 14, 2025.
Councilmember Jurado moves. Councilmember McOsker seconds. What's next?
Commendatory resolutions for approval.
Councilmember Padilla moves. Councilmember Lee seconds. What's next?
Mr. President, today is Tuesday and it's time for the flag salute.
I will ask everyone in the chamber to rise, face the flag, and follow along with Councilmember Rodriguez of the 7th District, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. Right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Mr. Clerk, let's run through the agenda.
Yes, Mr. President. Items 1 through 13 are items noticed for public hearing. Items 14 through 33 are items for which public hearings have been held. Please note for item 33, recommendation number 12 derives from amending motion 13A, Hutt, Harris Dawson, dated February 14, 2025, as recommendation number 3. Items 34 through 37 are items for which public hearings have not been held. Items 38 through 40 are closed session items considered by the Budget and Finance Committee. 10 votes are required for consideration.
All right, without objection, those items are now before us. Now we'll call for specials on the east side of the room, my right, your left. Are there any specials? Mr. Price.
Thank you, Mr. President. Out of an abundance of caution, the city attorney has asked me to recuse myself from items 24 and 23 because I am a landlord.
Thank you.
24 and 33.
24 and 33.
Thank you.
All right. Councilmember Rodriguez.
I've introduced an amendment for item 22.
All right. That amendment's been seconded, copied, and circulated. Perfect. All right. Any other specials on the east side? All right. On this, Ms. Councilmember Yaroslavsky.
On item 33, I need to recuse for instructions 6 and 7.
Okay. All right. Specials on this side of the room, the west side of the room, Councilmember Hernandez.
Thank you, Council President. I would like to call item 29 and 31 special for a separate vote. And I would like to move to continue item 33 for 2 weeks to March 4th. But Council President, I just want to uplift some information real quick, is that IATSE 33 has lost work in film shoots in Altadena. SCIU 2015 home healthcare workers have lost employment. SCIU 99 childcare providers lost work as well because of the fires. AFM 47 musicians have lost work. Teamsters 99 Hollywood workers have been impacted. UTLA teachers and families have been impacted. UAW members have been impacted by these fires. SCIU UHW members have been impacted. Overall, 7,000 union members have been impacted by the fires per the Labor Community Services intake form, as well as over 1,000 union members have lost their homes per the because of the fires per the Labor Community Services intake form as well. This is information that we've gone from our labor partners, and in asking for this continuance, I asked for some time. I've heard my colleagues, I've heard people who are in opposition and for this motion, and I think that we can come to a solution, so I want to work with our colleagues on doing that, and I think folks need a little time, and I'm okay with that, and I hope people can hear that and work with us. So I ask colleagues for an aye vote on continuing it.
Is there a second to this motion?
All right, I will second the council member's motion to continue, and one, applaud the council member for stepping up for this particular section of victims of the fires. Our colleagues spoke loud and clear during our 2 debates on this issue, and I think the Councilmember Hernandez, I think, has heard that, and we'll work together. I'm committed to working with her to come up with a solution that makes sure people stay housed in this particular time period, and also make sure we protect our landlords and not put the burden of this problem or this challenge on the landlords. And so there are solutions to be had, and we'll work with the members of this horseshoe and with the maker of the motion to come up with something that I think accomplishes all those things and does it in time before people are facing eviction. All right?
Mr. President, and for the record, there is a motion, Hernandez-Harris Dawson, to continue item 33 to Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. Does council wish to vote on this matter at this time?
Sure, for the good of the order, let's take a vote on it. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
11 ayes.
All right.
Item 33 is continued to March 4th, 2025.
Thank you so much. Any other specials on to my left on the west side of the building? All right. All right. What items are available, Mr. Clerk, for us to vote on?
Mr. President, the council may now vote on items 14 through 21.
All right.
25 through 28, 30, and 32.
All right. Those items are now before us. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
11 ayes.
And Mr. President, there's the ordinances for items 23 and 25 will be held over to Tuesday, February 25, 2025, unless reconsidered with 12 members present.
All right, I'm sorry, Mr. Clerk, what's next?
Mr. President, to reiterate, the ordinances for items 23 and 25 will be held over to Tuesday, February 25th, 2025, unless reconsidered with 12 members present. There is also a request to send item 32 forthwith.
All right, without objection, that'll be the order. What's next? While you're getting what's next, I want to go to Councilmember Hernandez. I think she's got some friends here in yellow hats that she wants to introduce us to.
Thank you, Council President. Can I have the students and staff of Chatsworth Park Urban Planning Magnet stand up? Superior Elementary and STEM Prep Elementary, please stand up. Thank you.
You guys got to wave so you can be on the screen.
And shortly, you'll be able to see yourselves on the screen, and you'll be able to see yourselves on YouTube. Colleagues, today I'm pleased to welcome some very special guests into our chambers, young students who are here to kick off Engineers Week 2025 Elementary School Day at City Hall. And we have Chatsworth Park Urban Planning Magnet, Superior Elementary, and STEM Prep Elementary. As the chair of the Public Works Committee, I'm pleased to host this week-long celebration organized by the American Society of Civil Engineers of Los Angeles Younger Member Forum, which is all about inspiring the next generation of engineers. And just a side note, my brother's an engineer who works for SpaceX, and his partner is an engineer who works for the city of Los Angeles. Today, these students will participate in hands-on activities right outside on the forecourt, creating blueprints, constructing marshmallow towers, and testing models to withstand earthquakes. These challenges may sound fun, and I bet they will be, but you'll actually experience an introduction to the skills engineers use daily to build and maintain the city of Los Angeles. We need folks who can help us fix our sidewalks. We need folks who help us design curb cuts and bike lanes, and y'all are the next batch of engineers that are gonna help us out with that. And every bridge you cross, every road you walk on, every building you see tall, here in the city of LA, engineers made that, including this building. So when you're outside, I encourage you to look at the world around you and ask, how can I make this better? How can I bring solutions forward that maybe aren't around me? Stay curious, keep exploring, and never stop asking questions. These are all the qualities of great engineers and leaders here. I want to take a moment to thank those who organized this event, and thank you for introducing young people to their local government and potential future jobs that they could take. Tracy Otang Kusi, Civil Engineering Associate with the Bureau of Engineering, Department of Public Works. Tara Char, 2025 Engineers Week Chair of Los Angeles Younger Member Forum. And all the volunteers and teachers and chaperones who are making today possible. Again, thank you everybody for being here and reminding us that we have the power to design our future and build a world that works for everybody. Welcome, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you so much. Councilmember Padilla.
Well, I just want to thank Councilmember Hernandez for honoring these young leaders. I think it's been a long time since we've had folks from the elementary age here in council. So just know that we're excited to see you guys. Hope you guys enjoy seeing the building. And please remember everything that Councilmember Hernandez just said related to dreaming big, looking at everything you see around you, and hopefully it inspires you to know that you are the next builders. So thank you to all of the departments helping with that. I hope you have fun with BOE, our amazing Bureau of Engineering. Have fun.
Thank you so much. All right, you all are very popular. Councilmember Hutt.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Councilmember Hernandez, for bringing our future into City Hall. We're so excited to see you. Councilwoman and I looked up and said, oh my goodness, students from school, where are they from? And we're so glad to know that you're here to look at the architecture and the engineering here in City Hall. We're looking forward to you being leaders of the future, echoing my colleague, Councilwoman Padilla. Thank you for spending your time here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and welcome, enjoy the building, and enjoy your Los Angeles City Hall. Mr. Clerk, we need to take another vote on the continuance because Mr. Price did not recuse.
Yes, sir.
For that one.
And if we can, sir, have two votes. First vote is for the reconsideration of the continuance of item 33.
All right. We're just making triple, quadruple sure. Mr. Price has recused. And we will take up the two-week continuation of that item at this time. All right, let's open the roll, close
And for the
roll.
record, this is for reconsideration, sir.
Oh, reconsideration. Open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
11 ayes.
All right, and now the next vote, the second vote on continuing. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
11 ayes.
And for the record, sir, item 33 has been continued to Tuesday, March 4th, 2025.
All right, is there another item we can do while Mr. Price is still recused? Or do
Not
we
at
have,
this time, sir.
Not at this time? Okay, what's next?
With Councilmember Price present, the council may reconsider ordinances for items 23 and 25 with 12 members present.
All right, Mr. Price is back. All right.
And for the record, sir, the first vote is to reconsider items 23 and 25.
All right, let's open the roll on reconsideration, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
All right, and now we'll open the roll on those items, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
These items are adopted with the ordinances.
All right, what's next?
The council may now vote on items 29 and 31, called special by Councilmember Hernandez for separate votes.
All right, any comments, Councilmember Hernandez? Just special vote? All right, let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
10 ayes, 2 noes.
All right, what's next?
The council may now proceed to public comment.
All right, we'll read the rules for public comment into the record.
Sir, we can also consider items 38 through 40, which are closed session items considered by the Budget and Finance Committee.
Councilmember Yaroslavsky.
Thank you. We heard these items in BNF committee on the 4th and 7th of February. I recommend approval of the items.
All right.
And if I may, sir, read the settlement amounts for these items.
Okay.
For item 38, in the case entitled Stop LAPD Spying Coalition versus City of Los Angeles, there's a recommendation to expend up to $112,000 in settlement. For item 39, in the case entitled Los Angeles Police Department Sergeant Joe Sedana versus Los Angeles Police Department et al., there is a recommendation to expend up to $94,999.99 in settlement. And for item 40, in the case entitled Nicole Jennifer Bastidas versus City of Los Angeles et al., there is a recommendation to authorize payment of $105,000 in settlement to be paid by Lime to the plaintiff on behalf of the City of Los Angeles.
Okay, does anyone wish to speak on these items? No? Can we open the roll? Close the roll? Tally the vote?
12 eyes.
Mr. President, there's a request to send item 39 forthwith.
Without objection, so ordered. What's next?
The council may now proceed to public comment.
Okay, have we read the instructions in?
Not yet.
Okay, please do so.
To people providing public comment, when it is your turn to speak, please state which of the agenda items you'd like to speak to. You'll have 1 minute per item, up to 3 minutes total for the items open for public comment. When speaking on the agenda items, you must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speakers as we can. If you are not on topic, or if we cannot tell whether you are on topic, you will get one brief warning from me or the chair. At that point, you need to get immediately and clearly on topic. If you do not do so, or if you again stray off topic, you will forfeit the rest of your speaking time and we will move on to the next speaker. Members of the public may also speak for up to 1 minute for general public comment. During general public comment, members of the public may speak to any of the items or anything else in the city's subject matter jurisdiction. We will tell you when your time is up. The items that are open for public comment on the agenda are items 1 through 13 and items 34 through 37. So again, let me repeat. The items that are open for public comment on the agenda are items 1 through 13 and items 34 through 37. Please note that you do not need to line up in the order in which your name is called, but just wait until you hear your name called and you can line up in any order on the left-hand side of the council chambers. One more announcement, if I can have the interpreters make this aloud to the room. If you require a Spanish language interpreter, please make sure to pause every few sentences so that the interpreters can interpret.
Para las personas quienes requieren traducción para español, por favor háganse cargo de parar después de cada frase para darle al intérprete la oportunidad de traducir.
We will pause your time while the interpreters are interpreting, so don't worry, you will get the same amount of time as everyone else. Thank you.
Les pausaremos el tiempo mientras el traductor está hablando, entonces ustedes recibirán la misma cantidad de tiempo que las personas ajenas. Muchas gracias.
I will now call names to stand up and speak. Whitney, Tricia Yearwood, Rita Juarez, Rixon Galvez, and Frain Silva.
Good morning. You have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general
items and
public
non-agenda
comment.
public
Please begin
comment,
with the
you
items. Go ahead.
Fucking communist. Look at all this alcohol that we're providing our citizens with. Off of Tahunga, there's one. Item number 2, Los Angeles, California, off of Western. Look at number 3, street lighting grant. What for? I prefer alcohol, not a fucking street light. Besides, Smoking Scan could do all that street lighting stuff for us. He's used to it. He's an ambulance chaser, just like that dumbhead, big-head attorney up there. Don't know shit about alcohol. Look at CD3 and item number 5 in Burbank. What are you doing about that, Nazarian? Not shit. Look at number 6, CD4. Am I on topic, dickhead? Am I on topic? I'm going one by one. Look at item 7, Glendale Boulevard, another street lighting. That's all we need is more taxation for amenities like this shit that don't fucking matter anymore. We don't need that shit. And look at number 15 on item 10, Mr. Buckethead and Groat Big Head, street lighting again. All these amenities and we don't need the shit. We need fucking affordable housing. We need to get homeless people off the street. We need to get vets in the street lighting so the fuckers can get help by Judge David Carter. And look at the last one here, Grope, Stagg Street, Also Avenue, more street lighting. So it doesn't really fucking matter to me. The only thing I think of Los Angeles is that you suck a big dick like this one, Bob. Because street lighting don't matter to me. I don't want street lighting. I want housing. I want money to pay the rent. I want money to put food on our table. But you don't seem to listen to me. Let me sing a Chinese song for Grote up there so you can say, let me Google that and make sure it's on topic. Well, this big dick, is it on Google? Is it?
Stick to the topic.
So this is not on topic of the for the
Yeah,
agenda.
so now I'm going to item 34 now, big head, so you know that I'm on topic. Oh, wow, look, CD12, West San Jose Street, Westerly Jordan Avenue. No one fucking cares. CD1, Big Girl Hernandez and the Hamburger Club. Oh yeah, USC Care Medical Group. Well, as far as I'm concerned, medical care don't fucking work. Look what happened to me. For years, denied services. For years, denied mental health by the city of Los Angeles. And then you wonder why the fuck I walk around with this shit in my hand? Can you believe that? Where's the care? If I would have got the care and the attention then when Weezer fucked with my mind and that dumb little nigger Herb Wesson,
General
I would have
public
been
comment.
fine. Now into my non-agenda public comment. So, Grote, you say that the Asian guy was off topic on Friday. Well, I don't believe he was. I don't think he was. Let me Google it. Oh my God. He apparently seems to be off topic for how many months, Grote? You targeted me and took away my time when I'm on fucking topic with this pinche cagada in my hand. But yet you allowed el pinche chino para cantar, llorar, llorar, llorar. Por muchos meses, güey. ¿Por qué? I'll tell you why, Smoke and Scan. You're right. He's a fucking communist. That fucking city attorney there is a communist, he's a terrorist, and he hates our First Amendment free speech. As far as I'm concerned, suck a big one like this one, Grote. Thank you.
Your time has expired. Next speaker.
I will now call out more names to go ahead and speak. Whitney, Trisha Yearwood, Rita Juarez, Rin Sanchez.
Good morning. You have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment.
Thank you, racist dog eater. Now we get to item number 1. That large heifer known as Monica Rodriguez. What are you doing, Monica, with your alcohol beverages? You don't have enough drunk fathers beating their kids? Over there on Foothill Boulevard, they have a lot of truck drivers there that go up and down the 210, and they stop and they get fucking hammered and get back into the truck. So what
Stick
you want,
to the
Monica?
items, sir. Stick to the items.
Well, I believe the puppet is talking about the effects of alcohol. Okay, Jew boy.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, let's get to another item. Apparently the Jew doesn't like that.
Then we get to number 2. Fuck Hugo Stalin Martinez. He's not here. Little bitch. Then we get to number 3. They have a number of motions by that lizard lady, Tracy Pyrene Park, that filthy little lizard. Let's see if she's here. Here, lizard, lizard, lizard. Where are you? Slithering somewhere under your chair on number 6.
Mr. Spindler, I'm going to ask that you stick to the items, or I'm going to move you to general public comment.
Racist. We're trying racist. Don't, just because I'm not Asian, be careful. Then number 5, fuck Bob Blobenbleld. And fuck Burbank Boulevard and Canoga Avenue for what? Improvement? The only thing you can do to improve Canoga Park, Bob, is to bulldoze the entire fucking place. It's a piece of shit. Give up on it, Bob. I've given up on it. Have you given up on it?
I'm fucking done with the valley. I'm fucking selling everything.
Okay, and then we get to number 13. Also, it's Spanish for bear. Like your bare ass here, Bob. Yes, you're trying to expose what you're doing here to the terrible community of the valley. Let's see what other shit is here. Maybe that racist can tell me what else I can talk on.
Let's see here, 32.
Yeah, there's a good motion to call. Let's see here.
So item 32 is not open for public comment.
I told you.
Ew!
It's a fucking topic.
Ew! Let's try number 12 for the FBI targets. Number 34, FBI target John Lee Stafford B. Is that available for talking on here? Oh, excuse me.
Hello? Yeah, the feds say number 34 is open.
Okay, then we will deny your participation in it, FBI target. And then we get to number 35, Hamburger Hamlet Hernandez herself. Yes. Sitting there chewing on some food, aren't you, you big fat slob?
So
Not
again,
on that
that is not on topic, but you can now start general public comment. Go ahead.
So what do we have here? John Grote, a city attorney, member of the bar. 5.5 months allowing gibberish, off-topic gibberish on numerous topics, only because the race is the same as his, Bob. He's a fucking racist. Anybody else that tried to sing in their native language was denied public comment. It took a tiny, shiny, sleazy Marchese bald head and a cell phone to go on Google fucking Translate to find out what this bullshit was about. How come Grote, the racist, didn't have that? How many times were they off topic and you say that I'm on topic, Grote? You piece of shit fucking racist. You allowed that fucker to talk and sing and gibberish for months, so now I will do the same exact thing. Ding dong ding, hoing dong bong ding dong, boing
All right,
ding
this is
bong
not on
ding.
topic, and you are out of time. Next speaker.
Can you hear me?
Hold on. Go ahead again.
Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, there we go.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Can you remind me what, just in case, 'cause before we tango, what is available? Because we know you're going to call me off topic.
No worries. It's easy to forget when you have to listen to those two first. The items that are open for public comment are items 1 through 13 and 34 through 37.
Okay. So I might have to, okay. I'll do my best.
So I assume you want all items?
Yes, all items and public comment,
3 minutes
please.
for the items and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
Thank you. Well, I want to start off with, I know the liquor license. I feel we have a lot of liquor licenses. There's like, you can buy booze on every corner, usually a couple of places every corner. But at the same time, and let's see if Smoke and Scan agrees with me, there's so much maybe depression in the city from this, all the lack of what happened with the city being burnt down, and the lack of like prevention and the lack of appropriate care since, that people might need a little extra. We may need a little bit, they may need a little bit extra licenses and stuff to take care of, to deal with the horrific things that you guys have been doing or not doing, when it comes to water and stuff. But I'm interested to see what Smoke and Scan has to say about that. And let's get into, the street lighting. Now, I think that street lighting is very important. Again, we're going to see if Smoke and Scan agrees. Shout out to the Smoke and Scan. That lighting helps in a city where you don't feel safe. I know in North Hollywood in the past week and a half, there's been 2 homicides. And I'm sure there's been a lot of other homicides. And I'm not saying that crime is out of control and all that stuff, because the LAPD keeps swearing crime is down, whatever. But it's just it's the point that you don't feel safe, and that if you're going down 2 blocks where it's completely dark at night and there's no lighting, you're more susceptible to becoming a crime victim, right? So I am for lighting because, again, I don't feel like you guys are doing what you need to do to take care of the city. I don't know what's on your agendas or what's on your mind or what's so important that you're not taking care of public works, that you're not taking care of these things. It's frustrating. Okay, now I'm just going to go into my public comment. Okay, that being said, I'm going to get into the special permits in this city. At this point, due to just sheer incompetence, you guys allow endless street closure permits. So the Church of the cult, the criminal empire of Scientology, is able to shut down that street, not their street, our street. They were able to do it around the clock, day after day, for ad infinitum. Now the city finally because of pushback, it's only 4 days a week. But still, 52 weeks a year, they can shut it down. Will one of you please step up? I'll work with you. I will work for your reelection. If one of you would please do institute or try to get a law in where we limit it to maybe 12. I think shutting down a street once a month should be sufficient. Like wouldn't you be mad if they shut down your street every single week? Is once a month reasonable? Mr. McCosker and Mr. Nazarian. So, he's new, so he gets a lot of slack, and he's my guy, he's my rep. So I'm going to ask you two, right there. These are the two I'm going to ask. Can you come up with a reasonable number, please? Thank you.
Before the next speaker talks, I'm going to call more names stand up in line. Rixin Galvez, Monica Mejia, Efrain Silva, Donald Floyd, David Kessian.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Just a general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, so obviously you can see a bunch of people behind me for a certain agenda item. And I don't want to say I represent them because I don't. This is just my own personal feelings. So, as you guys know, Democrats lost in 2024 because they didn't reach out to the constituents. They placated, centrist and right-wing people. As for young people like me with certain policies on the economy and how we're living paycheck to paycheck, and even there's nowhere that I can live in Los Angeles on a part-time or full-time job where I can afford to pay it. So I think it'd be important to listen to everybody that's here and to the younger people like me if you want to win our votes in the future and to make our lives better and not just placate other people, especially those who are inherently right-wing or conservative. Young people are one of your biggest voting blocks, so I think if you really care about us and if you care about your constituency and how their day-to-day lives are affected, that you would vote yes on this ordinance. And I yield my time. Thank you.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
General public comment, please.
So you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. My name is Monica Mejia, and I'm the president of the East LA Community Corporation. We're a nonprofit located in Boyle Heights, and we do affordable housing. We have about 1,000 apartments in the Sun Valley area and Boyle Heights area, East LA area. We have quite a few veteran homeless housing, but veteran apartments that are vacant. We have 15 that are vacant. They've been vacant for over 6 months. We haven't been able to find a referral. We haven't been able to find a homeless veteran who would like to move into them. They're furnished. They have case management on the ground floor. They have a beautiful community room. Some of them are very, very new. I have several located in CD14, Councilwoman Jurado's district, and I have a big one in Councilwoman Padilla's district. And I was just hoping that we can help. Thanks.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Good morning. General public comment, please.
You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. David Gaishan with the Apartment Association of Greater Los Angeles. Item 33's motion wrongfully shifts the financial burden for wildfire victims in need of rental assistance from the city to the backs of private property owners already doing their part by providing needed housing. Rather than passing this broken and overly complicated motion, the city must act swiftly by providing rental assistance in days and not months. Purposefully enabling renters to fall behind in rent for an entire year is not a solution. It is a cowardly attempt by the city to avoid its duty to act quickly to provide rental assistance. This body must keep wildfire victims up to date on their rent so they do not have to suffer the fear of eviction now or later. We demand a real solution of funding now to address wildfire victims' housing needs. Thank you.
I will now call up more names to speak. Daniel Smith, Fred Sutton, Audit LA, Sarah Juarez, Reina Shin.
Good morning, City Attorney.
Good morning. You have 3 minutes.
I would like to request the Google Translate. Get ready.
So you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Google Translate. Item number 1。对这个世界，如果你有太多的抱怨，跌倒了就不该继续往前走。为什么人真正的堕落？请你打开电视看看多少人为生命当中勇敢的走下去。我们是不是该知足之心，其实都没有拥有？还记得你说家是唯一的城堡，随着刀枪和你继续奔跑，为家乡说的吗？我知道，不要哭，让萤火虫等你到爆，想见那个遥远的依靠，回家吧，回到最初的美好。所谓的那快乐，赤脚在天地之间，追到累了，脱下水库，明明听到怕了，谁在偷笑呢？我可是稻草人，吹着风，唱着歌，吃到了午后，其他人说明更心碎，阳光洒在路上就不怕心碎，这心意就是没有拥有。还记得你说家是唯一的城堡，随着刀枪和你继续奔跑，为家乡说的吗？我知道，不要哭，让萤火虫等你到爆，想见那个遥远的依靠，回家吧，回到最初的美好。不要这么容易就放弃，就是我说的，追不到那么久，根本就得了，为自己的人生建设，先把它做人喜欢的颜色，笑一个把故生命都不知摸点，自己快乐现在就意义，童年的纸飞机现在终于飞过我手里，所谓的那快乐，赤脚在天天之间流着泪了，坐在水库明明听到怕了，谁在偷笑呢？我可是稻草人，吹着风，唱着歌，是着了我养的聪明的养的三道路上就不分后该珍惜。
Okay, you have to go to the next item. And before you do, sir, just so I can set my Google Translate, what language are you speaking?
Oh, that is your job. Sorry.
No, you need to let me know, otherwise I can't set my Google Translate. What language?
Thank you. You are smarter than that. Thank you. Item number 2. Get your
Mr.
Google
Herman, sit
Translate
down.
ready. Get your Google Translate ready. Akiri, get agora kakima. 이케를 서라카라고 개교 하키리 마이거 가라키나 이케가리 달아오라고 거이교 뭐가 차례가 나가라 이게요 내가 사람은 나이게요 사가라 노게쇼. Item number 3. 내가 산나라 무기고 높게 세게 날아가시네 쪼고래 기라 막아줘 엉차 나가라고 시네 너가라 모네.
Hi, great movie, but not on topic. So I'm going to ask that you stick to the agenda items, please. Go ahead.
Item number 3.
So this is 100% not on topic. The movie title is My Sassy Girl. You've been warned already. I'm going to move you over to general public comment. Go ahead. You have 1 minute.
Number 3. I was trying to speak on number 3.
You're now in general public comment.
Okay, good morning. So the item number, let me continue on the item number 3 and then general public comment. I just do not understand. I was on agenda item number 3, but somehow they informed me I'm not on topic. And then at the same time, last week, the council member informed me that Google Translate informed them that I was out on topic. How come that I'm speaking to the Google Translate when I go home, but the Google Translate does not pick up anything? So in the future, council member and our city attorney, if you want to use Google Translate, let's project the Google Translate on the screen. Because I tested the Google Translate, they cannot pick up the minimum speed of speaking. So if you want to use Translate, let's show some transparency, project the Google Translate on the screen. Otherwise, you are just lying and lying without having any evidence. I support Google Translate.
I will call up more names to go ahead and speak. Tamara Harris, Dwayne Grubert, Mike Oxmall, Jason Bandito, Tiffany Henyard, Jay Grote, Hugh Herman, Bull Puppet,
Good morning. I'd like to speak on item 33 and general comment.
Good morning. So item 33 is not open for public comment. It's also been continued. However, you can speak to it during general. So you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm a multifamily apartment landlord. My family's been providing housing in the city for 60 years. I'm the first generation of hardworking immigrant family, and I'm here today really in the frustration that that opportunity to work to provide housing for people in Los Angeles is being eroded. You have to have a master's degree to figure out the revolving rules in Los Angeles. It wasn't this way in the past. Small landlords like my family have been providing good, fair, reasonable priced housing and have had excellent relationships with tenants for many years. These rules are working to disincent us from wanting to even be here. The risk is too high. We, for example, have a ready-to-issue permit to build an ADU. However, because I have no clarity on what the situation is going to be regarding tenant rights going forward, there's no way we can make that type of risk and take that investment risk anymore. I believe the City Council has raised the hurdle and makes it harder for...
Speaker, your time has expired.
Thank you very much. You're pushing people out of Los Angeles as housing providers.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Good morning, council members. I would like to speak on item 37. My name is Tamara Harris, and I'm here on behalf of Betzedek Legal Services. So we strongly support agenda item number 37 regarding an ordinance to provide tax relief to local businesses impacted by the wildfires. Nearly 1,900 small businesses were located within the fire burn zones, providing jobs for 11,400 individuals. Many businesses were lost, and businesses that remain are experiencing lower foot traffic, high cost of repair, insurance and transportation concerns, and slowing sales. In Altadena, small businesses report being effectively put out of business, with local families gone, ash everywhere, and many other problems that have arisen in light of the wildfires. The challenges faced by small businesses have a cascading effect on their workers and local community. Minimizing the impact of the fires on small businesses is critical to addressing the economic devastation of the wildfires. We strongly urge the City Council to add Section 21.25. Sorry. Thank you.
Are there any additional speakers? No? Okay, then that concludes public comment. What is before us?
Mr. President, the council may now vote on items 1 through 13 and 34 through 37.
Okay, do any members wish to speak on these items? Seeing no members on the queue, let's open the roll. Close the roll. Well, let's open the roll. There we go. Close the roll and tally the votes.
12 ayes.
Mr. President, there is a request to send item 37 forthwith.
Without objection, so ordered. Next.
The council may now consider item 22, called special by Councilmember Rodriguez, for which an amending motion 22A Rodriguez has been introduced and circulated and posted on the bulletin board.
Okay, do any members wish to speak to this item as amended? Seeing no members on the queue, let's open the roll. Close the roll. Tally the votes.
12 ayes.
Okay, that measure is adopted. Next.
The council may now consider item 24, called special by Councilmember Price, for recusal.
Okay. So, Mr. Price, would you like to exit the room for a moment? And we could take Mr. Price off the board. Okay, Mr. Price is off the board and out of the room. Let's take up item 24. Do any members wish to be heard on this item? Seeing no members on the queue, let's open the roll. Close the roll. Tally the vote.
11 ayes.
Great, then the measure is approved. We can invite Mr. Price back into the room. Next.
Mr. President, council has motions for posting and referral.
Those motions are posted and referred.
That is clear, sir.
Wonderful. Colleagues, anyone have any announcements they wish to make? Looking to my left and right, seeing no announcements. Colleagues, do any members wish to put forward an adjourning motion? Okay. Okay, if we could remove the person in the center
So,
from the
sir,
room.
in the blue jacket who is in the center aisle, this is your first and only formal warning.
Do
as
any
well
members
as
have
everybody
adjourning
else who's
motions?
Standing up.
Seeing no members wishing to adjourn, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.